Okay, we're going to go Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the month of September. And right at this moment, we're going to be looking for the overall theme. Protection guardian around you right now. It looks to me like you've had your ass handed to you. I got to tell you, I've seen some really hard times for the Taurus and the Gemini over the last little while, to be honest. And Taurus being hit the hardest. After all of this difficult time, Taurus, it's really important for you to realize you've developed a bit of a wall, a bit of a shield around you. And it's probably a really good idea for you to pay attention to that and to actively remove it. It's very difficult when you've had a lot of trouble. And then, who do you trust? Where do you trust? Do you even trust yourself anymore? So this is part of a problem. I think also that Taurus has been experiencing a lot of lowly energy, a lot of emotional push and pull. And I'm going to say that this is a healing month for you. It'll probably be the quietest month you have ever had, to be honest with you. Quiet inside, being inside with yourself. It means to drop your shields and allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow those around you to see the real soft side of the Taurus. In the native traditions, Taurus is considered part of the turtle clan. And as we know, the turtle is a very slow and deliberate creature. And it is not an offensive animal. It's a gentle spirit, right? And it's very soft, and if it gets flipped up on its back, it needs help coming back, right? And if you think about the soft inside the turtle, it's very soft. That's why they have the shell, to protect them. So we see the Taurus as that, a lot of people see them as real tough, and they are to some degree, but I can tell you this, I know them, I have sisters who are Tauruses. They're very, very sweet on the inside and very kind on the inside, okay? During this time of healing, Taurus, this is the Shapeshifters card, and it's transform and reveal your gifts, your kindness, and all of the real true you. I think this next month is going to push the Taurus to be more authentic and more of their true nature than they have probably in many, many, many years. I'm not sure what has happened, Taurus, but I can say it's been a heavy hit, whatever it is, okay? Looks like a lot of loss has just come to be realized. And you're looking at, September being the clearing of that. Strangely, it's almost like a whole new beginning. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the month of September. You want to listen up. This is about love. And our Venus-born Taurus people are really very loving. Even though we see them as tough, they're super, super loving. The more they love, the more they expect of those that they love, okay? And they give a lot to those that they love too. They're very giving and very loving. And they can be quite tough and have high expectations for those people that they love and have around them. I do see some difficulties in their heart chakra around love this month. I think you're juggling a lot of different things that have hurt you, that have burdened you, that have taken you down. This is going to be a very interesting month. You're going to juggle some of the shit out, and it's going to take you some time to put it all in perspective. You may be lying. You may have been lying to yourself about something regarding love. I think that's going to be addressed this month as well. Okay? I'm not absolutely certain you're going to put action to it, at least not in a way that everybody in the rest of the world can see it, but you'll likely put action to it in a way that you see it, in a way that somebody you are putting the act against will see it. So if you've been in an unhealthy relationship with someone, I do think those issues will be addressed and action will be applied to it, and you will likely be really looking at your past loves and your past, what is it you really want in a lover? And you're not going to settle. I think you're going to start really fixing that if you've been in an uncomfortable relationship. If you've been in a good relationship, it could be that not the relationship itself, but maybe the exterior people in the family are causing the problems. I'm going to say that September is going to be a really good month for you guys to sort out the troublemakers in the family and put that into perspective and not allow that to interfere with the love vibration of your lover and you. So if something's out of balance, I see Taurus fixing it. September's going to be a it's going to be a make or break it month for just about any love that you're in. Now, if you're single, I do not see September being a month for you to go on an active dating experience. But I do see money being an important factor to you, maybe a little more important than relationship. Now, it doesn't mean you won't get out there and maybe have a sexual experience or two or three or more. It doesn't mean that won't happen. For some of you it will. But I'm going to say that most of you have sort of put that libido in check if you've been single for a little while. And I don't see September being the month for you to bring it out. In fact, if you haven't already stirred something up in by the end of August, I see September being a quieter month for you. Okay? And then the other thing is there might be some of you have been in conversation with lovers or someone from the past. And that may get some momentum in September. Ooh. Yeah. Taurus. If you are part of the problem in your relationship, ask yourself what's creating that for you. And eliminate whatever it is. Okay? Eliminate whoever it is. Think that the thoughts of the person in the past or the connection with the person in the past might be an exhilarating experience for those of you that do decide to do that. So I'm being told to tell you to carry on. Don't move fast, but carry on. Because those conversations can be very enlightening and very illuminating and very uplifting. And I think Spirit will send you whatever it is you need to come out of the dark spots that you've been hiding in recently. So I'm not being told to tell you to move away from that. If you decide to communicate with a lover from the past, I'm being told to tell you to carry on. Okay? September's not a month for moving fast. It's investigating. You're just going to be fed up of that nothing really went down for summer, and then you're just going to close up for a little while. Okay? And that's what I see there. But having sex is not included. Those of you who want to have sex will find it. You certainly will. This is health for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the period of September. So overall, the only real serious health concern is sadness, is inertia, is not doing things, is not moving forward fast enough, is not making the changes you need to make, being addicted to cigarettes, so your health is saying, if you have any addictions, you must address them in the month of September. Smoking, drinking, overeating, oversexing, overworking, all right? Those are important factors that should be considered and looked at and dealt with. You may not see that you are over anxiety ridden, let's say even about going to the gym too much, for instance. Believe it or not, that's not necessarily healthy. You know, are you experiencing time with family and friends? Remember I was saying you really should be spending time with family and friends as well. I think sometimes the Taurus can fall into workaholic situations because they're unhappy in their situations in their home environment or with their lovers or something like that. But as far as health goes, like long term, I can say this, that outside of addictive personality and addictive problems, your health is fair to good. And had you been ill for some time, I'm seeing improvement in that area. But I do not see you taking certain things seriously, and I'm supposed to kick your ass. To say, what does that mean? September is a great month to go back to the gym if you haven't been going. It is a great month to engage in, let's say, fun activities with, let's say you and your family go to aqua fitness, something like that, or you do some gardening together where you're doing something healthy and fit wise for both emotion and heart and mind, intellectual. And also, like, think about it. If you're going to the gym with a sister, wouldn't that be nice? If you're going to aqua fitness with your mom, wouldn't that be nice? If you're going golfing with your dad, wouldn't that be nice? You know what I mean? Taking the dog for a walk with your son, that kind of stuff, right? By staying active, but also staying emotionally connected to those that you care about. All right, so that was for health. Now we're going to look at Taurus's money. Money. Oh yeah, Taurus loves the money. So we're going to talk about Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the month of September. Looks like money has kind of slipped through your fingers. Looks like you were really doing really well. Maybe your business was doing really well. Maybe your savings was really good. You guys do like to have a nice and decent savings. I think overall you're really good with money. I think you have great leadership as far as making money and ideas about money. But you could be an overspender. Yep. You know, not enough coming in and more going out. But I don't think it's really you that's the overspending. It could be, but I think it's mostly someone around you maybe expecting expenses to be paid by you or something like that. Maybe just there's so many bills and there's not enough people helping with them, that type of a thing. More money going out than coming in, and that's a bit of an issue. But I do see the month of September, you working on things to make to make changes happen there. People do really like you and really like what you do, whatever work you're in. People do respond fairly well to you. Although I do see some of you in a position of maybe like an inspector or like a collector of money, and I see you being pretty tough. So I don't see you being a sweet little Venus born there. If anything, I see you being tough mother ass. I wouldn't want to deal with you, I can tell you that. And I do see some of you doing that kind of experience around money. So if you're looking or counting even, I see you being tough around certain things like that. And yeah, inflation could be a pretty hard hit. Maybe you're going to have to scale back some of the things that you buy or add more hours or even like I was saying to the Aries, you may have to lower your expectations around what something's worth. If you thought it was worth 500, maybe now it's only worth 350. You're really going to have to look at stuff like that in order to keep the money flowing in the month of September. And that's my warning to you. It isn't that you aren't good at putting making money or creating money opportunities or saving money. You are pretty good at that. The circumstances in our economy needs to be considered, and you need to make more adjustments for that. And that's what I'm trying to say, Taurus. So as far as money, you need to make some changes in order to keep the money flow and the money savings in the upper numbers,